Wow, Terence Crawford would get bullied at 168 pounds, says multiple division champion Demetrius Andrade. That's what I want to talk about in this video. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Now, Demetrius Andrade had an interview with Fight Hype, and he stated that Terence Crawford, if he were to move up, basically it's a bad idea. He said that if he were to move up, he would get bullied because it's a big difference when you move up in weight. He said it's a big difference. The other thing is, he says Crawford definitely has the skills, but the guys are bigger up there and they're going to be able to see what he's doing and kind of figure him out and nullify him to bully him. Then he was asked about fighting Canelo Alvarez. Basically, do you think it would be a mistake for him to fight Canelo Alvarez? To which Demetrius Andrade spoke on it, and he said that Canelo's not necessary. He's a guy that started in lighter weight classes. He's not the biggest of 168 pounders. He said, go ahead, get your money. If you can land the fight with Canelo Alvarez, then do that. But all in all, it's a big difference when you're talking about true super middleweight and moving up. Skills pay the bills, but you would be giving up so much size, it sounds like Andrade is saying. Ego thoughts. I mean, my thoughts are this. I don't know about necessarily bullying Terence Crawford because he does have a skill set. And typically, when guys have a skill set, they have the ability to, at best, survive. Like let's say Caleb Plant. Caleb Plant received an onslaught of punches in those later rounds with David Benavidez. Naturally, Caleb's a natural, clean athlete. So as the rounds wear on, plus punishment being inflicted, you're going to be tired. You're going to get tired and naturally fatigued. So Caleb Plant, having a mind, having the skill set, he was able to kind of weather that storm to the point where he didn't get knocked out. So I don't know if bully is the right word when it comes to Terence Crawford, because he is a complete fighter who can do everything, and also, you know, he has skills. So I don't know about bully, but it's possible. I mean, the whole concept of bully. See, this is the thing. I give you guys the realest breakdowns in all of boxing. I'm the best in the business, and it's not even close. So here's the thing. When you have great skill, see, people, they get this wrong all the time. They listen to, let's say, Floyd Mayweather. I know Floyd's the GOAT. I know he's TBE. Hard work, dedication. And he says stuff like blanket statements like weight don't matter. Weight, that's yes and no. Weight doesn't matter, but it actually does matter. And I know that sounds confusing, but for maybe Floyd Mayweather, who is God-gifted and worked on his talent and has a chin and comes from a legendary line of fighters like Roger Mayweather, rest in peace, the Black Mamba, and his uncle, and also his dad, of course, right? He's cultivated in the gym. So that Floyd is an anomaly. So where he's saying weight don't matter, maybe it doesn't matter for him, where he can move up and he has the sense and the rationality to get beyond somebody just being bigger than him. But 9 times out of 10, weight will matter to a degree, you know, the higher you extend yourself or overextend yourself. Keep in mind, boxing is a sport where in a 12-rounder championship rounds, you have basically 36 minutes or less. And on that given fateful night, anything can happen, you know, and the more you put yourself, basically it's overextending yourself. The more you overextend yourself, the harder it's going to be. Like if a guy, let's say Shakur Stevenson, and this is, I'm not to pick on him, I'm just giving you a talented fighter, and I just thought of someone from this new school that came up. That's like Shakur Stevenson if he moved up to fight Artur Beterbiev. It doesn't really matter that Shakur Stevenson has a higher ring IQ or skill set than Artur Beterbiev, because the weight disparity is so different. Like Beterbiev is knocking out and stretching people who are at 175. So it becomes an uphill battle for Shakur Stevenson, despite how talented he is and the southpaw and all that. He can't make any mistakes with a guy like Artur Beterbiev. And herein lies the problem. When you overextend yourself with weight, dramatically put yourself at a disadvantage, then you don't know what happens. Because look at Amir Khan. I knew Amir Khan I literally have 7 reasons why Canelo versus Amir Khan fight shouldn't happen, right? That was so easy for me to predict the outcome. And I'm not saying Terence Crawford is Amir Khan. He beat Amir Khan. But I am saying that despite how well Amir Khan was faring versus Canelo Alvarez, he got hit with one shot and then the fight was over. So I'm not saying that Canelo would necessarily one-shot Terence Crawford, but I understand where Andrade is coming from when you're fighting bigger fighters. Now, the other thing is, you could say what you want. Terence Crawford, he's a talented fighter, but at the same time, he's trying to cherry pick because he's not willing. He's not going to see, and this is what we're getting to. Fighters are trying to get cashed out. Fighters trying to get respect, but they're also trying to get that check. So he's kind of cherry picking. He would want to fight, let's say, Charlo or Canelo, because those two guys, Charlo's never fought at 68. So if he wins, he's not a real permanent resident at 68. Canelo has been fighting at 68, but he's also a guy who started off much smaller, you know what I mean? And he's not that tall, and he has slow feet. So I can see Crawford wanting to fight those type of guys, but he doesn't want to fight Andrade at 68 or a fight with David Morrell Jr. or David Benavidez at 168. So if we are being honest, that's what cherry picking is. Like, you would, like, if you're gonna, my thing is this, I'm from the old school. If you want to fight at 168, you got to be open to everything that comes with 168. Not like dance around certain people and I only want to go up for that particular guy. And even if you do go up for that particular guy, you got to be open to the conversations being for you to fight other people within that division. Even Roy Jones. Roy Jones moved up for John Ruiz. Okay, fine. You beat a champion up there, but you've seen people start asking for Roy Jones versus Mike Tyson. Hey, it's me, Mike Tyson. Come fight. Or come fight. Watch my fight on Cox Cable with Peter McNeely. I'm a destroy him. I'm gonna eat him. I'm gonna bath him. Right? People start calling for these weird, freakish fights with Roy and Lennox Lewis and stuff like that. Never really happened. I understand Mike Tyson and Roy fought, but that was way later. I'm not gonna even include that. I'm talking about in their pro career. So you have to be mindful and be careful because it opens the floodgates when you keep barking up that tree. Like Jay-Z said, don't bark up that tree will fall on you. I don't know why your advices ain't forewarn you. You know what I mean? So it gets a little bit hairy. Demetrius Andrade, I also think he's qualified to talk, not only because he's a undefeated southpaw professional fighter and Olympian, but he's moved up from 154 to 160 to 168. So he can attest to the guys being different. Like even the fight with Damon Nicholson, he couldn't get him out of there. And that's just because the guy was probably tough. You know what I mean? So he couldn't get him out of there. But at 160, 54, he might get the guys out of there. You know what I mean? So he can attest to moving up. Just like Crawford, Andrade has moved up 3 weight classes as well. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Would Crawford get bullied at 168? Would it be a mistake? You guys want to talk about the Crawford moving up 3 weight classes more than me. I'm just making the content that the fans want. Best in the business. Introducing Super Thanks. Right here on the official Boxingego YouTube. Super Thanks allows you, the viewers, to show a little bit of extra gratitude, which enables me as a full-time content creator to push out the content you need in the world of boxing. Underneath all the videos, you will see a heart with a $sign in it. You can enter any amount that you find suitable as a super thanks. A brand new interactive and colorful way to get your comments highlighted and noticed by not only myself, but other people on the YouTube platform. Super thanks, a unique and cool way to show and applaud us full-time content creators. Hopefully you guys enjoy the content. Super thanks. The future is now. The Hibernation 5s by Kenichi Bear. Hybrid gaming and lifestyle headphones. Out of the box, you can connect to any console or PC. Bluetooth ready with a low latency USB adapter, color RGB, and extreme bass mode. The Hibernation 5s adjust to you. Whether you need a gaming, travel, gym, or lifestyle headphones, the Hibernations got you covered. The new Hibernation 5s, link in the description. Customize the way you hear the world. Welcome to the nation. Are you tired of your YouTube videos not getting any views? Well, consider TubeBuddy. I've used TubeBuddy for years to scale up my YouTube channel. Now we're sitting over 200,000 subscribers. TubeBuddy is a browser extension that offers a ton of built-in productivity and time-saving services to take your channel to the next level. Use my link in the description to get started with TubeBuddy and level up your channel faster. We working.